Hi, everybody. In this little lecture, we're joined by the wonderful Margot, dementia advocate, who lives locally here in Tasmania. And Margot's going to share with us some of her experience of being in nature with her husband, Tex, and talk about some of the practical things that you did and some of the things that she noticed when they were out in nature. So Margot, thank you for joining us, and over to you.
Thank you. Well, Tex got diagnosed about 15 years ago with dementia, and initially no idea what to do. And I guess we tried to, we're focused on making memories and doing stuff, but really noticed when we had the lockdown and we were together in the house, and I didn't want to be in the house 24/7. I like being outside. So we started going for short walks because we weren't that fit at that time. So we started and looking at gardens, and then we started going down by the river because we live quite close to the river, and it was really, it's just lovely. The river changes all the time. There's swans, ducks, trees. So we would quite often, and sometimes we would even take a picnic and do that. We also, Risdon Brook Dam, we did that when that reopened. We would go and take picnics there. And then hindsight, we had done a lot of things beforehand, like going to botanical gardens, salmon ponds, National Park, which is lovely. There's a platypus there. So the benefits were that we were a lot calmer, and that made life much easier for us. So, and that's, there's enough stuff happening without just anyway. So, but being calm was really important for both of us. Yeah. I did find after Tex died 6 months ago, I was on a holiday that I had previously booked with my sister, and a lot of that was like adventuring in Svalbard, Norway, and Iceland, and it was really, the nature is beautiful, just gorgeous, and I love the landscapes, and it was really healing, I think, for me at that time, because that was a really difficult time, coming to terms with what was happening. So I would encourage everyone to try and do some nature things, because it's just it's healthy and it's calming. Yeah.
Fantastic. Margot, did you ever have any trouble encouraging Tex to get outside of the house?
No, he would often take himself, I would always look around the house, but he would go outside and he would check out the garden, especially when he couldn't do anything else. He would just walk around the garden, but quite often he would spend a lot of time. And I had a carport made that we covered in, and it's actually full of plants as well. And it's just, and it looks down over the river, and Tex would spend hours just sitting there,
looking at the river,
and we can see the mountain. There's mountains and things, and if you get past the roofs, you can see the trees near the river. Yeah, that's just fantastic. It's a lovely spot.
And is there anything that you think would be, are there any outdoor places where you think would be too hard to go with someone who's living with dementia?
I guess it depends what stage they're at, but most places around, I guess if they can't really climb hills and things that would be a little bit difficult. But I think like botanical gardens, there's smoother things. Some ponds it's flat. Cardiff National Park you can get to. They've got all those pathways. So I think they've made it so that for everybody, you know, not just for people with dementia, and it's good for people with dementia, but it's also good for their carers as well, because it's really important. Because you've got to deal with a lot of other stuff as well. So yeah, so I think most places would be
pretty suitable.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to tell our viewers? Any tips?
Oh. I just make the most of every day. Yeah. And try and maybe incorporate it a little bit in every day, because it's just it's good to have that calm. And if you, it doesn't have to be like amazing. You can be just in the garden. You don't have to go huge places, but just your own little spot and breathe. Just breathe. Yeah.
Thank you, Margot. That's really fantastic. That's really great advice to finish on. Just breathe, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.